So I wasn't planning on singing this next song today until I got here and realized that y'all have a fabulous director of worship. I walked in these doors, I automatically felt loved, automatically felt at home, and I gained a sister in like 5 minutes. And this song, I just wrote it a couple of weeks ago, and it'll be out on the interwebs in a few weeks as well. It's called Love Me, and it is probably one of the most vulnerable, intimate songs I've written. Many times when we come out of the closet, situations, whatever life brings us, we think when we get on the other side of that situation that everything's going to be all right. We feel like if I could just come out and be my true, authentic self, I'm not going to have to wrestle with these struggles any longer, but then another struggle comes along. You come out of the closet and then you deal with the insecurity of people within your own community and what this person thinks and that person thinks, and we're constantly fighting to validate who we are. And it's not a gay thing, it's a human thing. And I challenge you today, when you get home, wherever that home may be, to look in the mirror and say, I love you. This song, it starts out talking about how I get in big crowds and I get nervous, which people would not imagine that whenever they see me at my church or singing in a bar or wherever it may be. I come across as this confident, energetic human being who has just got it all together. But the truth is, there's sometimes I walk into a room and I'm just like, my head's down, and I'm like, Lord, please don't let them come talk to me, because I would just feel awkward. Because we still wrestle with our own flaws. But when you look in that mirror, I want you to see your flaws looking back at you saying, will you love me? Will you be proud of me? Or will you just keep hiding me in the shadows of what you want me to be? Just a little more piano. Standing in the crowd of unfamiliar faces, trying not to make a scene, hoping they don't come for me, head facing the ground. Maybe they'll just see the painted side of me. I'll just have another drink until I'm bold enough to speak. Now I'm the talk of the town, but the truth of the matter is that tomorrow's coming for me. Yes, back to that mirror where my flaws are all I see, and they say, will you love me? Will you be proud of me? Or will you just keep hiding me in the shadows of what you pretend to be? Just embrace me, 'cause you can't erase me. And all these scars just show how far we've come and what we're made of. Do you believe that today? This is where it gets real. I'm sitting in a pew, a few familiar faces. I see the way they look at me, praying they don't make a scene, but at least I finally prayed. Trying just to face the faith I once embraced, but something's pulling at my soul, and it's whispering that I am okay. 'Cause the heart of the matter is that your love, it never left me. So I go back to that altar where your love is all I see, and I say, will you love me? Will you be proud of me? Or will you just keep hiding me in the shadows of what you want me to be? Just embrace me. Don't you try to erase me. 'Cause all these scars, they show how far you've come and what you're made of. So here are my flaws, and I'm not afraid to risk it all. But still sometimes the question lingers, will you love me? Will you be proud of me? Or will you just keep hiding me in the shadows of what you pretend to be? Just embrace me, don't you try to erase me, 'cause all these scars, they show how far you've come and what you're made of. I'm perfectly fine, I'm perfectly alright, I'm perfectly divine. And Lord, perfectly chosen to be your child. Does anybody believe you're chosen by a God? Does anybody believe you're created? See, there's no way that we could be flawed enough that God can't use us, because Jesus said, greater things than these shall you do in my name. So if Jesus had to deal with some messed up people, if Jesus had to walk with a motley crew, know that you are going to be just right, and that you are just where you are supposed to be just right now at this very time. That you are loved, that you are fearfully and fabulously made in God's image. Amen.